What is your absolutely favorite quote you've heard? One moment of patience, in a moment of anger, can save 1,000 moments of regret. How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard, Winnie the Pooh? There is considerable overlap between the intelligence of the smartest bears and the dumbest tourists. Yellowstone Park Ranger. It's okay to go through awful places, just don't stop and unpack. The master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. Or, the more simplified version from Jake the dog. Sucking at something is the first step towards being sorta good at something. The only hypocrite I like is myself. When you do things right, people won't be sure you've done anything at all. The space cloud from Futurama. The only reason you should look into your neighbor's bowl is to make sure they have enough to eat. I never wonder to see men wicked, but I often wonder to see them not ashamed. Jonathan Swift. Or everything in moderation, including moderation. Oscar Wilde. You fucking donut, of course you don't microwave a salad. Gordon Ramsay. Be as you wish to seem. Socrates. This is a solid foundation for life, emo. For when you're speeding, when you're running late, better late in this life than early in the next. My grandma, who died of breast cancer, told me this once not long before she died. Has really stuck with me for whatever reason. Edit. Wow, thank you for my first gold. Today is a good day indeed. Smile. Edit again. Wow, thank you for the silver as well. You guys are the best and wish you all a wonderful day. Smile. Have you ever noticed that anybody driving slower than you is an idiot, and anyone going faster than you is a maniac? George Carlin. If you have a problem, and then you spend a bunch of energy worrying and fretting about it, then you have 2 problems. When you are good at something, you will tell everyone. When you are great, everyone will tell you. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan "Press On" has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. Calvin Coolidge. Loneliness does not come from having no one around us, but instead being unable to communicate the things that matter most to us. Carl Jung. Might be S-word or 2 off. It is possible to make no mistakes and lose. That is not failure, that is life. CPT Jean-Luc Picard. Eventually, all our graves go unattended. Conan O'Brien. I do not love the bright sword for its sharpness, nor the arrow for its swiftness, nor the warrior for his glory. I love only that which they defend. Faramir, J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Edit. Thank you for the gold. Also, this has made me so happy to see how many other people appreciate this quote. It's truly one of my absolute favorites. Trying to work it into a tattoo design. Happiness is to be found along the way, not at the end of the road. Robert Updegraff. If you look for the darkness, that's all you will ever see, but if you look for the light, often you will find it. Arrow. Are you having a bad day, or did you have a bad 5 minutes and are letting it ruin your whole day? Honestly, got this off an AskReddit video, but it's a pretty good one. Emo. Even the finest sword plunged into salt water will eventually rust. Sun Tzu. Edit. I hate to edit a comment that's doing fine on its own, but I just want to say that I translate this as, you can be the very best at something, but if you're not in the right environment to prosper, you will never become all that you could be. I've met a handful of amazing people in life that could be so much more than they are if they only changed their environment. It's only after we've lost everything that we're free to do anything. Fight Club. If they can make penicillin out of moldy bread, they can make something out of you. Muhammad Ali. I wish there was a way to know you're in the good old days before you've actually left them. Andy Bernard, The Office. Of all sad words of tongue or pen, the saddest are these: it might have been. John Greenleaf Whittier. We suffer more often in imagination than in reality. Seneca. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Theodore Roosevelt. In the beginning the universe was created. This has made a lot of people very angry and been widely regarded as a bad move. Never quit, make them fire you. Guy who got fired. Guy I used to work with, name withheld. I was new to the job, having a tough time, and I was really feeling like I wasn't cut out for the work and considering quitting. This guy, who'd been on the job a lot longer, told me that, and while it was simple, it stuck with me. They hadn't fired me yet, so clearly I wasn't screwing up as badly as I thought I was. No sense in beating myself up over something even before the bosses do. If not for him, I probably would have quit and never given myself the chance to actually get better. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.